Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Allie Tarot 108 and today we are doing a pick a card spread. By the way, welcome to my channel. My name is Allie. I am a tarot reader, astrologer, psychic, medium, and I run this YouTube channel because I really like to connect with people and yeah. So we are asking the question today about their true thoughts. So this can be any kind of person of interest. This can be a love connection. This can be platonic connection, work connection. Whoever is your person of interest in mind, this is designed to go into the mind of that person today. So we are going to do an energy check-in before each pile. But we first have to start with the piles, so let us take our significator card. So today I am using this deck. So what are their true thoughts about you? Here it comes up. This first card is Dear John. Interesting. So rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, setting boundaries, divorce, strange situation, it's not me. Oh, it's not you, it's me. The end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. So this is pile 1, if it resonates with you at all. Can pick that one. Pile 2, I feel like it's this one coming up. So it says chess, strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves and counter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, game theory, consequences of actions. Interesting. Pile 2, this is your card. And pile 3, your significator card is well. Interesting. Deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perception, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for consciousness. Interesting. Okay, so pick your pile now and I will see you in your reading. Timestamps are down below. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Dear John card. And we are asking the question today, what are their true thoughts about you? And this is not necessarily about love reading. It can be about anyone, but I feel like with this card here, there is an element of love or romance that is coming up already, but I feel like it may not necessarily be. Some of you could be in a love or romantic relationship with this person, but I get this feeling of like long distance with this. You know, the Dear John letter is that letter, that kind of old breakup letter that people used to send. And with number 5 coming up here, number 5 is often a message about, number 5 in astrology often has that meaning about the sun actually, and the sun is known to basically, you know, burn things. And if you just heard that, there's a door that just slammed in the wind beside me there, and I feel like it's also a sign like a door closing on this connection. Or maybe actually the door kind of bounced and it keeps bouncing, and it's like I get that message like it could be a situation which is kind of like up and down between the two of you. So yeah, this person also, there is Capricorn coming up here, so it could be an energy of maybe it has something to do with money, maybe this person is affluent, maybe you are sharing assets, maybe it's a divorce and it's like you are separating your money or your assets from each other. So it is something about kind of cutting the cords, but it feels like a situation where it's like it's difficult to cut the cords. Yeah. Let us take our oracles first to get some insight and kind of energy check-in into the situation. So pile number 1, we're asking, what are their true thoughts about you? What are their true thoughts about you? Let's see what comes up here. Receiving. Interesting. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Wow, okay, so when this card often comes up, I get that feeling of like surrender, like you gotta surrender in order for things to move forward, in order for things to change and shift for you. And let's see what else comes up in oracles. So this is past life oracle, but we're not looking at past lives at the moment. We're looking at extra messages. So pile number 1, what are their true thoughts about you? something coming up here. I actually feel like it's this card here. Burned. Okay. House fire, persecution, book burning, branding. Okay, it's this energy of like somebody is maybe not wishing you well. I feel like this could be a situation where you are fighting with someone, or you're kind of, it could be, I get the word sabotage, like trying to sabotage each other, trying to make things not good for each other. It could be a situation like that coming up. What else? Something is here. Performer. Interesting. Now with this, I do get a message. Now, somebody in this situation could be a performer, could be a musician, dancer, somebody who does acting or something to do with music. But also there's an energy here of like being an actor, of having to act in the situation in a way which is not genuine or which is not true, or maybe they are acting in that way. I feel like there could be a lot of like shady energy between the two of you, kind of shady business. Like, I don't want to tell you the truth about how I'm feeling or about what I'm thinking even. So let's see what else comes up in oracles for this situation. Okay, a few different things came up, but for whatever reason, I feel like it's this one here in the middle, execution. So we see here there's this rope hanging and it says executed, snitch, executioner, witness. Interesting. So I feel like between you and this person, there could have been something that went down, which is pretty heavy or pretty negative. I get the words coming up like caught in the act. Like you could be a witness to something that they were doing. And it's like they don't want you to maybe snitch on them, or they don't want you to be, they kind of feel like you're a liability, you know what I mean? Like they feel like, oh, pile number one could tell someone about this thing that happened, and it makes me look bad is what comes up. Like I get this feeling of like they may feel that you could make them look bad in some kind of way, but they may want to go about telling you this in a very delicate way, because I feel like this person is very, very tricky. They could be someone who has a lot to lose. Now, if you were in a relationship with this person and it is a kind of divorce or splitting up situation, I feel like they think you may have a lot of dirt on them. You know what I mean? Like they may think you have a lot of, you know, a lot of their secrets. There's that energy coming up here, that element. You know a lot of their secrets. Let's see what comes up in these cards. This one. Again, the sun energy. Interesting. Demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. I get this energy and I get these words coming up. Shut you up. Like they're trying to make you silent about something. The sun energy again is that Leo energy coming up. And sun generally, when I'm doing these kind of readings, sun signifies to me something which is like actually a blockage. Because if any astrologers are on here, they may know what I mean, that the sun can often symbolize something which is like a negation of a situation. So you would think the sun is something like really beautiful, positive, you know, like in a kid's book, but in astrology, the sun can often mean something is like getting burned and not coming to pass, or like, it's like, it can mean actually no. If you're asking a yes, no question, if you get the sun coming up, it can actually mean no at a time, at times. So it says here, spiritual, mental, physical. So spiritual, demonstrate, mental, realize, physical, act like a leader. I feel like the cards are telling you in this situation, you have to be really strong. And there may be an element of having to kind of be an actor as well. Like you can't show your true feelings, or you can't show your true emotions in this situation with this person. With the receiving card, it is that energy like, if you play your cards right in this situation, if you act in the correct way, you could be getting something good coming for yourself. And we see again here, there's a sun coming up. So I get the message from this card as well, like don't get burned in this situation. We have burned as well here, that card coming up. So don't get burnt in this situation. Let's see what else comes up here in this one. What are their thoughts about you, pile number 1? Which card is it here? I feel like it is this one. So Mars. Interesting. Spiritual, mental, physical. The drive for the confronting of action. So Mars is the warrior planet. It's also the planet of, well, protection in a way. It's a planet of warriors. It's a planet of defense as well. And it's the planet of, well, you know, men are from Mars in a certain way. So it says here spiritual, the drive for mental, the confronting of physical action. So I feel like there is going to be a kind of breaking point between you and this person, in a way where it's kind of like you have to confront each other. And it could be just face to face. It could be through letters. It could even be in court, who knows? But there's going to be like a final confrontation and a final like big thing that happens between you and this person, like a final fight that happens between you and this person. And I feel like they are going to give you what you want out of this situation. Like I feel some of you might be fighting for something in this situation. Like you want to get something out of it. And I feel like you can get that thing you want out of it. But you have to be smart about it, is the message I'm getting. So we're asking the sirens now, what advice does pile 1 need about this situation? Well, we're also asking, what are their thoughts about you? So dance. Didn't I say something about dance? Dance came up as well. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. Interesting. What I'm getting from this card is look at the signs. Look at the signs and signals and really be careful, I would say. Definitely play your cards right is something coming up here. If it is a legal battle, I would say you got to be very careful with this, and you have to really look at the fine print of things going on. Some of you, it could be, I get like a prenup kind of energy coming up here. If any of you are getting divorced and you had a prenup in your divorce, it's like I get that energy of like, you may want to read the fine print over and over again, because there could be something there. Loopholes is something I'm hearing with the dance through those loopholes. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're asking the tarot now. We've got our oracles. What's going to happen with this situation going forward? And give us any information, what we need to know for pile number 1 in this reading today. What are their thoughts about you? Okay, 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Already something about money coming up here. Knight of Wands. What else? What else coming up? 6 of Cups. Interesting. And we've got Cancer, Crab energy coming up there. What else? Okay, thank you. King of Swords. Oh, I already see with King of Swords coming up here. I feel like this person is quite unhappy about this situation for whatever reason. Somebody jumped. 10 of Cups. Interesting. A lot of cups already coming up here. Double Cups. Double Cups coming up. Okay. We've got 6 of Pentacles. And we've got Queen of Wands. Okay. Interesting. So when Queen of Wands comes up in reverse like that in the final place, I feel like the advice is usually play it very carefully and take advice from learned people in this situation. and don't act independently is what comes up. So let's start from the beginning. With Two of Pentacles coming up here and the Knight of Wands, I do feel like with the Two of Pentacles, this is a situation that you're looking at it with very careful eyes. You see this energy all about eyes on this card. The eyes of the cat and the grand eye above. It's like, I feel also there may be an energy in this situation for some of you where you're like, okay, I kind of have to accept what is the divine plan or what is like the will of God, you know, or it's also this energy of like God sees everything. And, you know, the universe, God, you know, divinity can see everything what's going on here and can see who is right and who is wrong. And I feel like with Two of Pentacles here, there is something which is coming to pass, something which will come to pass in this situation, which has to do with something material. I feel also, for some of you, this could be a situation where you may be actually framed for something and you feel like you're wrongly accused or wrongly even convicted of this thing. Could be something in a work situation. It could be with a love connection, but I feel like you're wrongly accused. And the person's thoughts about you is like, I feel like they're really angry at you actually, with this Knight of Wands. Like, the words coming up are like, I want to ruin you. Like, for whatever reason, pile one, I feel like you're quite a good person. Like, you're someone who's quite innocent, and for that reason, you can be an easy target for this person. So with the Knight of Wands here, it's like I see them continually trying to take this fiery action toward you, with the Mars, you know, that Mars energy coming up. But with Six of Cups here, I feel you like you have all this softness. You see that crab? The crab is really hard on the outside, but it's really soft on the inside. Cancer, you know, sign of Cancer. And with number 6 coming up here about Virgo and capability, like I feel like you're quite a talented person. Like you can do a lot of things. You have good capability. And with the King of Swords as well coming up here in reverse, I said before, I feel like this is them. This is the King of Swords. Like they're not getting what they want and they're not happy about it. They want to see you in a bad state, basically. And it's not materializing because I feel like you are protected in this situation. Because of your righteousness, because of your goodness, you are protected in this situation, pile number 1. With the 10 of Cups here as well, I see you coming out of this situation basically on top. And with 6 of Pentacles as well, it's like, because of your goodness, I see other people around, like this kind of good karma is coming back to you. So it's kind of like this person can't touch you in this situation. And with Queen of Wands in reverse, it is that energy of like, just sit on it. Just sit on your actions. Don't act too emotionally about this situation, because if you do, it can, well, it can make problems for you, but I feel like you won't, pile number 1. I feel like you won't. I feel like you're going to try to stay really grounded in this situation. Some of you could be an earth sign, Taurus, maybe. But yeah, Taurus, Virgo, maybe Capricorn. I feel like some of you could be an earth sign like that, or have strong earth sign in your chart, and for that reason you are getting really grounded in this situation. And with the 10 of Cups here as well, number 10 is Capricorn, and 10th house in astrology is that house of receiving, well, it's actually about work. So some of you, this could be a work situation going on. But with the rooster here standing on the head of the like monster, it's kind of like, I feel you, like you're so beautiful, and you are maybe you're someone who has a good voice as well. someone who can express themselves. And it's like people are going to be able to see that this person is doing something wrong to you. And with Six of Pentacles, with that bull, the beautiful bull with the beautiful heart on its chest, it's like that righteousness is coming back to you, as I said before. So yeah, pile number one, I feel like just kind of sit with this situation with this person, and their true thoughts about you are that, you know, I feel like really they don't, I can say they don't like you. They kind of want to get rid of you is the energy coming up. Like they feel like you are a liability, or like you're going to ruin something for them, you know? In some workplace situations, there can be a situation where people feel like you outshine them, and they feel like it's going to cost them their job potentially. So let's take one final note for pile number one. So kerosene. With number 7 and Aries energy, I do get that strong energy of protection around you. Maybe even other people protecting you. You may see it from other people. Other people may come to protect you. Other people may come in to defend you. You see here, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determine, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, stimulate, violate situation. Oh, volatile situation. Provoke, watch out, unpredictable, combustible, propel, hot. Yes, this situation is very, very sensitive. And if you're not careful, it could potentially blow up. But I see you trying to stay really grounded in this situation, and it is the right thing to do. A lot of fire energy coming up here. For some of you, there could have actually been some kind of burn or fire that happened. So yeah, pile number one, that's what I can tell you today. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and I do have an Instagram. You can check it in my description down below. So until next time, stay in love, stay in light, and wish you all the best. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading today. So we're asking, what are their true thoughts about you? So we have the chess game here. It's interesting. Strategy, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves, encounter moves, master plan, course of action, power play, game theory, consequences of actions. So by the way, you know, these readings today are not necessarily about romantic or about love. They could be about anybody. And we have number 3 coming up here, which is Gemini, significant of Gemini, about communication and intelligence, and that is coming up here with the green color on the card. We also have Virgo, about details, capability. So I feel like there is some big logic going on in this situation. It could be a work situation. It could be a situation of third party potentially. In love, trying to kind of overthrow the other person. You know, see this energy here of the queen knocking the queen, or is it the king knocking the king? You know, third party situation potentially. I feel like there are people who, I get this energy of somebody wanting to kick someone else out, and whether it is a love triangle situation or a kind of work situation, or maybe business, or I don't know, something to do with money situation coming up. It's like, yeah, we have to, somebody's kicking someone out. So let's see what comes up further in the cards today. So it says here, limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Interesting. I feel like pile number 2, you are trying to achieve something. You're trying to get something. But we're asking, what are their thoughts about you? So we're doing energy check-in first with our oracles, and then we are going to take our tarot. So I feel like their true thoughts about you already is like, you're someone who can make things happen. You're someone who can manifest things. And I feel like they like to collaborate with you for that reason, that they feel like, wow, this pile number 2, this person is someone who can really make things happen, and they can really push me forward in this situation, or help us succeed in this situation. So let's see what comes up. That's interesting. Rebel card. This immediately comes up. Rebel, nonconformist, activist, revolutionary, anarchist. So there's something about thinking outside the box, I feel. And I get the word freedom coming up as well with limitless also. I get the feeling like you may be the type of person, or at least they think you're the type of person who it's like that you don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you. You're going to keep going for the good things. It says here, imprisonment. Interesting. Imprisoned, freed, imprisoner, escaped. Wow. With the word escape, that really comes up. Like, I feel like the two of you may be trying to get out of a situation together. Again, I get third party potentially coming up. Like, somebody is not happy in their relationship and they want to be happy with you. So I get that feeling like this person, or maybe even it's your company or something that you're trying to think of, but your person of interest thinks you are someone who can kind of liberate them or get them out of a certain state of being. By the way, it could be that some of you, your person may be imprisoned, actually imprisoned, and you're giving them some light in their life. That is something coming up. So what else comes up? I feel like it is this one, loss of a loved one. Interesting. It says death, abandonment, unexplained disappearance, war. Okay, with unexplained disappearance, that comes up strongly about the imprisonment as well, and escaped, you know. I get the feeling they think you're a person who potentially, like, they don't want to lose you, actually. They don't want to lose you. They want to keep you close to them, and they feel like you are a person who maybe can be kind of an escapist. Like some of you could be Sagittarius. Could be a fire sign. Could be a fire sign like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or like, I say Sagittarius because Sagittarius is someone who you really like to travel places. Travel and don't like to be tied down anywhere. I feel like they have that feeling about you. Like, you don't like to be tied down. Like, you're a free spirit. Like, you need to go places all the time, you know? Can't be tied down. They don't want to lose you, also, is what comes up. So I feel like it could be something with this whole chess game. Their strategy could be about, like, how to keep you. They could be thinking about how to keep you, how to keep pile number 2 with me. I don't want pile number 2 to run away from me. That energy coming up. So what comes up in Karma cards? Interesting. In the 6th house, service to others. What is good for us? Your work. In the 6th house. And the 6th house in astrology is the house of doctors, hospitals, nurses, therapists, people who are like physicians and caring about people in that way. And you see here, you've got this wheel of fruit and vegetables. So again, with your work thing is coming up. So if this is a like work connection for some of you, or business connection, I feel like they think you are very talented and like very good at what you do. They definitely want to keep you. They don't want you to go anywhere else. They don't want to fire you, and they don't want you to quit, and they don't want to lose you because you are a valuable asset to them. Very valuable asset to them. If it is a love connection, I feel like this person thinks you are like just so like wholesome. Like, I feel like they could be in love with you. Like, they have a very high, they hold you in a very high esteem is what is coming up. They think you're like a saint in a way. Some of you could work as a therapist, nurse, doctor in medical profession, taking care of elderly or something, taking care of disabled. Oh, interesting. Oh my. Okay, so spiritual, mental, physical. The need for control of, an obsession with, a power struggle in Pluto, that cold old outer planet of Pluto. And here we see these two faces of Pluto. One is larger and upside down, and one is right side up and smaller. So I get this feeling like this is them, and this is kind of their brain, and they're kind of like thinking about you quite a lot. Like you're in their head. And with the chess and the power struggle thing coming up here, there is that energy of like, wow, this person, pile number 2, is like too powerful in a way. Like we need to, or I need to keep pile number 2 like under wraps. Like for some of you, you could feel really like restricted by this person with the imprisoned energy. Imprisoned card coming up here as well. Some of you could feel very restricted by this person, and you may just want to get free. Like you are a free bird, free spirit, pile number 2 is what I'm feeling. So that's tough, you know. So what advice do the sirens give to you? It says, direction, trust your inner compass and find your bearings. It's basically stay true to yourself. Pile number 2, stay true to yourself in this situation. Don't let that person, or maybe even enterprise, psych you out. You know, don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them manipulate you in this situation. So we are going to look now at some advice for you, pile number 2. We've already asked and assessed what do their true thoughts about you. What are their true thoughts about you? But we're going to now look at some advice for you in this situation, pile number 2. So it says 9 of Wands. And then this one comes up. The Empress. 9 of Wands, Empress. King of Pentacles. Oh, everybody's jumping. King of Pentacles. So we have Knave of Pentacles, which is like the page. It's a male kind of page. We have this one. It is 8 of Cups. A lot of reverse coming up here. So good as that one. Wheel of Fortune. That's good. I get a good feeling from that already. And we have the Sun. Oh, the Sun in reverse. Now, if you know in astrology, the Sun can actually be something negative. Not so sunny, you know, but the Sun, for me as an astrologer, often means something which is like a blockage, or something which is kind of, it's like you're getting burned sometimes. So with the 9 of Wands coming up here in reverse, I feel like this is a situation, yes, where you may feel limited in your actions. And with the Empress here, you may be feeling disempowered as well by this person. With King of Pentacles here, it's like, I do get that feeling of potentially there's like a work or business connection coming up with this. And it's like, if it is a love connection, that King of Pentacles, it can mean that this person may have some money that they're kind of hanging over your head. Maybe you can't leave them. Maybe you want to leave them, or maybe you want to kind of get a slice of their money that they have or something like that. There's a lot of wishful thinking I'm feeling going on here. This person of interest could potentially be a fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe even Taurus. I feel like they are a person who cares about themselves. Like they care about how they look. They care about their outer appearance. And they care about their legacy as well. So I get the feeling like this could be a person who they're like kind of trying to use you for a purpose. And with the Knave of Pentacles here in reverse, there is that energy of you, the talented, wonderful person that you are, being restricted. And with 8 of Cups here, I feel like you are looking for ways to get free from that kind of restriction, whether it is on the spiritual, mental, or physical platform. Because with the 8, it is that Scorpio energy of secrets and transformation coming up. So I feel like you've got some secret emotions that you're trying not to show, trying not to share. And I feel like this person, they don't necessarily get your inner emotions. They don't really understand who you are actually deep down. I get that feeling. With Wheel of Fortune coming up here, I do feel like this person, sorry, not this person, but your situation is going, I feel like you don't see it yet, but the situation is going to change. And I feel like there is an element of tolerance that has to be had here in this situation. You have to tolerate the difficulty of this situation because it is going to have a fruitful outcome for you. And I feel here with the Sun in reverse, like there could be a breakup between you and this person coming up in the future. It's interesting. Just look at the Sun right side up here. You see there are two skeletons here kind of coming together on the head of the bull. And it's like, I get the words coming up from this card like, I want to be free. I want to be free. I want to kind of like ride off into the sunset, you know? And I get the words and message coming up for you, Paul, too, like it can't happen yet. Can't be just yet. You got to tolerate for what it is right now. And I also get the message that like it's not always possible to have unlimited freedom for yourself in your life. I feel like it's a message for you coming up that you have to tolerate these restrictions right now. And also I'm being drawn back to this chess card, which is strategy planning. And it's like, just think about this. Just think about the benefits that you're getting from this restrictive situation. Try to think about the positives and how they're going to benefit you in the future is what I am hearing. It's not always easy to have good things in your life. I'm actually hearing it's not always easy to always accumulate good things in your life. Accumulate. So it could be that some of you are staying in this situation because you know that it's like financially rewarding, or there's some monetary thing, or it's like you just don't want to be kind of out on the cold or out in the street or something like that. But I feel like, yeah, you have to tolerate this situation for now, and it will benefit you greatly in the future. We can also take one more card to get a little bit more oracle insight into this situation for you today. Pile 2. Interesting. Heart and home. Heart and home. Number 6, Virgo energy with Cancer. Heart and home. Happy home. Security, love, kindness, family belonging, bliss, contentment, comfort, established, fulfilled, legacy, boundaries, affection, peace, heart's desire, longevity. I feel like the cards are telling you that this will be the ultimate outcome of your tolerance in the situation. You're going to have a happy heart, happy home in the future. So don't lament. Just know that there is a positive future that can come out of this situation if you just stay, if you just tolerate. And their true thoughts about you, as we saw, it's like, I feel like they are scared of losing you. That is a big thing. I feel like for them, you make something worthwhile, whether it's home or family life, or whether it is a workplace. You are making something very good for that person. And it's like, they don't know what they would do without you, and they're really scared of losing you, is what comes up strongly. Yeah, pile number 2. So if you like this reading today, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more readings. There will be more coming almost every day. So yeah, until next time, stay in love, stay in the light. And if you do want to connect, I have an Instagram. Check down below in the description for my Instagram. And yeah, bye. Hello, pile number 3. You have chosen the Well card. That's nice. That's very like shanty, peaceful card. So we are asking today the question, what are their true thoughts about you? So we have the Well. It says deeper meaning, community, hidden emotions, nourishing, social resources, true feelings, support, savings, perceptions, sustenance, looking deeper, provided for consciousness. And we have number 8 here. And we have Cancer coming up. So number 8 is Scorpio energy. But with the Well, I feel like this card is saying it's something deep within. And I feel like This could potentially be a love connection. It could be a family connection. It could even just be a friendship connection, because today we are not necessarily looking at romantic connection in particular, but I feel this connection is more so heart-based rather than like business-based. So I feel like this could be a love connection, family, or a friends connection. And I mean, you know better than me, pile 3, about who it is. So we are going to do an energy check-in with the oracles first, and then we are going to look at some advice about this situation from the tarot. So what are their true thoughts about you? See if it resonates. What are their true thoughts about you? Please, if anybody wants to jump out, please just jump out. Interesting. Non-duality. So the first thing I'm hearing is genuine. They think you're really genuine, and their feelings are really genuine toward you as well. So let's see. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. But really what I get from this card is genuine. That energy of something is real, something is pure, something is without two-faced, without being two-faced. It's honest between the two of you. What comes up? Okay, what do we need to know? Rise of civilization. I don't know why I was just hearing, for whatever reason, Islam. I know this is Taj Mahal. I know it's, well, actually Taj Mahal, yes, it was Islamic king who built it. But interesting, rise of civilization. So it could be like the two of you are building your relationship, building something together, or they want that with you. If it's, I get a message like it could just be a friendship connection between you and this person, and they want to build a friendship with you. Or they may want to build maybe even like some kind of business, or I'm hearing charity, actually, doing like volunteer work. You see her: organizer, planner, developer, dreamer, rise of civilization, building something together. And some of you could have some connection to Islam for whatever reason that I'm hearing that. So something genuine. It could be a religious friendship or relationship. You could be a couple maybe, or two of you who want to dedicate yourselves to your even religion together, something like that. So what else comes up here in the cards? It says here, beauty. Oh, that's wonderful. They think you are a really beautiful person. It says here, town beauty, femme fatale, struggles with appearance, prostitute. Okay, well, that's not good. But I genuinely feel like this person, they think you are very beautiful, physically attractive. They like how you look. It's like, I get the message like they wouldn't want to change anything about you. And I get here with struggles with appearance, they may think that you are too hard on yourself at times. Like they may think you are, you have to be kinder to yourself. I feel like they really want you to have big self-love. Like I feel like this person, they have a great love for you, whether it is a friendship kind of love or a romantic kind of love, or even family kind of love. Like they want you to love yourself. They want you to practice more self-love. That's what's coming up. And there's a card here coming up, and I feel like this one. Animals. Interesting. Herder, animal lover, animal care, other. And you see it as a goat. And again, that kind of message comes up about religion of Islam for whatever reason. You know, there are sometimes animal sacrifices at on certain holidays and festivals in Islamic religion. But yeah, with the animals coming up, I feel like it's, you know, often in tarot readings, things come up about animals and pets when it's like, it's not always about animals and pets. Sometimes it's about children, actually. So I get the feeling like they think you are potentially like a good leader. You see with herder, they may think you are a good leader, or you have great potential, or you could be a great parent. I'm hearing great mother. maybe even great father. Like, I feel like they feel like you have a great potential and you are a caring person and you have a certain softness to you that you can tolerate the, you know, the kind of nonsense that pets and kids can get up to. I feel like they may think you're a tolerant person as well. And also what comes up with this card is they feel like you're a person who knows how to use what you have in, like, maybe even in the service of the divine, but in the service of providing for yourself and maybe even providing for your family as well. That's what comes up here. Oh, fifth house. So again, fifth house is the house of children, is what I'm hearing. It is the house of children in astrology. So the power of love, investment, gambles, and other games, your creations. Wow, that's what I was just saying, wasn't it? Like, I feel like they think you are a person who, like, if you love something, you can really fly with it. You can do really well with it. Now it says investment gambles. I feel like for some of you, there could have been a situation recently where you may have either gained or lost some money through investments. I'm hearing cryptocurrencies. I don't know if any of you are into that, but it can happen. You know, you can lose and you can gain easily with certain things. And I feel with this card also this energy of them wanting to create something with you, maybe wanting to create a life with you. It already came up again. Already came up before about them wanting to create something with you. So this card is coming up. Okay, Scorpio. Again, Scorpio, we saw Scorpio here. It is something which is secret. Maybe they don't want to tell you right out fully. It says here, purification to resurrect. Interesting. Spiritual purification to resurrect. What does that mean? The secrets of, resulting from the power of. Wow. This could be a connection where you have maybe taken a break from this person and they want you back in their life and they just haven't told you about it yet. They could be hoping for a transformation and they could be doing something even behind your back to try and get you to maybe speak to them. Maybe they could be going through friends or through other people who know you. And they could be saying to those people, put in a good word for me, to pile number 3. So let's look at the sirens. What do the sirens want to tell you about this situation? Travel. Seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep to see the coral. That's really interesting because we have well, and it's about deep, something deeper within. I feel like you and this person have to have a conversation, pile number 3. You have to have a real heart-to-heart, like, open conversation, because otherwise, I feel like in this situation, there is something between the two of you where it's like, it's kind of like not open. It's kind of like there's some kind of elephant in the room, which is like, you're not talking about this thing so openly yet, is what comes up. And you have to get those words out. And with travel as well, some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be in a long distance with this person. And that may be the reason why it is not, I feel like there's something which is not being resolved between the two of you. And it's not being resolved because of this distance, whether it's actual physical distance or just emotional distance where you are not speaking about the thing which you should be speaking about. But I feel like you might know what it is already. Pile number 3. I feel like you may be thinking about it already. So now we are taking our tarot and asking for advice about the tarot in this situation. So what are their true thoughts about you? So Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Tiger. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles. What else? Knave of Cups. That is Page of Cups, but it's like a male Page of Cups. Knave of Cups. Yeah, I did black it out because there's something not safe for work Not safe for YouTube on there. The High Priestess. Wow, they think highly of you. That's what comes up. They think very highly of you. This person thinks very highly of you. What else? Seven of Cups. We have to move it up a little bit. Seven of Cups. Nine of Cups. Cups, 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 cups. A lot of emotions in this connection. Knave of Wands. Okay. Nine of Swords. Okay. So I feel like this is a person who thinks very highly of you, as I said already. And I feel like they're comparing themselves to you and they feel like, wow, I'm like so inexperienced compared to pile number 3. And with Ace of Pentacles coming up here, I get that message about this is something that they want to start something with you. And you see the tiger here is like roar, roar tiger, roar. They want to just come right out and say it. These really big things that are within themselves. They want to roar at you in a, not in a fighting kind of way, but in a very like truth and honest and getting it all out kind of way. And you see here this unicorn. It's a very old style kind of unicorn. Middle Ages kind of unicorn they drew on here. It's like they feel like you're such a rare person. They feel like you're such a rare person. For some of you also, this could be a this could be a romantic connection. Could be LGBT connection with that coming up as well. With Seven of Cups in reverse and then Nine of Cups beside it, it's like I feel the two of you have some disconnection because number 7 is in the 7th house of astrology. That is the house about partnership. So with Seven of Cups, it's like they may feel that, you know, you're disconnected, or you may know it as well, that you two are not, maybe not talking right now or not disconnected. With Nine of Cups, I feel that energy of like, they want you to be reconnected. And number 9 is also Jupiter energy. And in a way, it's also about speech and it's about teaching and learning. So it could be that they want to learn more about you. They want you to learn more about them. They want to share something with you. It's really like kind of sweet actually is what I'm seeing. And with Knave of Wands in reverse, it is the Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like they just don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to tell you. They feel like, oh, I can't stand up to this person. Like I can't reveal it. But with Nine of Swords, I feel like it is actually eventually all going to come out and they're going to feel like it's a really emotional event. Gosh, you two could, this person could be in tears when they are revealing themselves to you. I feel like there is going to be a conversation which is had, which comes up between the two of you in the future. I feel like the two of you could belong to the same kind of community as well. Maybe it's the same kind of spiritual community, or maybe it is the same school or university community, or maybe you live in a small town, but some kind of community thing coming up. We're going to get one more card here for a little bit more information on this situation between you and your person pile 3. So yarn, okay. Wow. So the message I got about this card is, well, we have number 5 here, which is Leo energy, and we have Jupiter. So I feel like actually this energy of like being jumbled with words in a way, or being jumbled with energy, like this person, they may be in a bit of a mess right now, like they can't organize themselves and they need to kind of figure out how to go about reconnecting with you. So I feel like it could take some time, but this person does want to reconnect with you, is what I'm hearing. They do want to speak more to you. And with the yarn as well, it may just be over the phone, actually, because like it's this line I'm seeing, you know, like telephone wire kind of thing. There could have been something that happened between the two of you, actually, which is like made it so that you are distant from each other at this point. Yeah. This person really likes you, is what I have to say. With that travel energy coming up as well, I feel like there can be some distance between the two of you. Yeah. But I feel like you will be in touch, and hope everything goes well for you, pal number 3. So yeah, that's what I can tell you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel for more readings as well. I do have my Instagram active, and you can find my Instagram in the description down below, or you can search me on Instagram, Allie Tarot 108. I have the same logo on there and same kind of energy and some of my same readings on there if you do want to connect personally. So yeah, until next time, everyone, stay in love, stay in the light, and I wish you all the best. Bye.